Hey y'all, it's been a while. It's been a while here anyway. Um, it's been a while everywhere but probably Facebook, and I don't even think I've posted a lot on Insta lately, but just reasons. But it's time for an update because there are all kinds of things happening, and was watching some old videos, and this one in particular, I'm gonna wait either up there or up here. I'm gonna try to like do this editing thing, see if I can like up my game a little bit because it's time for me to get serious about this. I've got big things happening, and not just big things happening in my brain. It's not all delusions of grandeur. So, but one of the things that really made me want to do this video, other than I'm just in a content creating mood, I'm feeling myself. I got things to say, I got things to share. I don't have anybody else to talk to right now, and I don't feel like working right this moment. And content morning, spoiler alert, whatever kind of hashtag or whatever I need to insert in right at this point, working for me is being a cam girl. So draw your own conclusions. So it's not like I don't feel like doing the things that I would be doing in my cam girl videos, because I always feel like doing those things. But I don't feel like the interactions, it's a slog sometimes, and honestly, I don't do a whole lot more than what I'm doing right now. Like, I have an audience, there are people talking to me. The only difference is, they're gonna pay me to take my clothes off and do things, but it's just like this. I'm just talking to a camera, talking to myself, listening to my own voice. I'm like using the camera as a mirror, so I'm like checking out my background, and I like look at my hair, and I'm like, is there glare? Oh, that's kind of a neat effect, isn't it? I can't recreate it because I can't, if I could mirror my screen here, but I haven't figured out how to do that. It's going to make my life a lot better when I figure it out. But, so I guess this is what you're seeing. So I need to point up there if I want it to be in that corner, and I need to point up there if it's going to be in that corner. There, maybe there, maybe right there. That's what they do in videos. They're always right? Trying to up my skills. And I mean, if you look at that other video and you look at this, I mean, the difference between last year and now is unbelievable. So what I need to do is, this isn't going to be like a reaction video necessarily, although I guess I could lean this way and I could like pop it pop it up over there. I need to remember, octopus is on the left. Octopus is on the left, but that is that your right? So it is. It's fucking confusing. It's confusing. Anyway, so I'm going to watch that video in the background, and I'll pause it, and I'll like, I've already watched it. This will be like my third or fourth time I watch video. I love to watch videos of myself over and over, and I haven't done it very much lately since I stopped really recording regularly on TikTok, since I recorded anything on YouTube. I'm not in Zoom meetings, but I do see my face all the time when I'm camming, because most often it's me and a text box with ridiculous names and people saying ridiculous things. But I like it. I do like it. I only get online and stream if I'm in the mood, and I'm in the mood, because I'm not trying to work. I'm having a good time. I just, take care of myself, get a vibe going, start feeling good, turn on some music, feeling it. I log on and I'm like, hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And it could look exactly like this, because I do it sometimes in this chair. Usually I do it over on my bed, but sometimes it depends, because here I can push back and I can stand up, because this is on like a little roller cart. But I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to be intimate. We're just talking, right? We're catching up. So anyway, I'm gonna pop up the other video, which is, another window, and I'm gonna watch it and, keep recording. So I guess I'm filming a reaction video, and I'll pause and update, and we'll talk about other things. Okay? All right. Welcome to Yes That Tonya, and T is for TMI. Bam. Weak sauce. Very weak sauce. But I need another Sprite. I didn't refresh my beverages or anything before this. We're just diving right in. Okay, so do I want to lean one way or the other? Oh, I'll lean over this way, so that way it leaves up some space over there, and I'll, yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, so maybe, do I want to make this, I don't want to make it full screen, but I think I do want to pop it over so that it's a bigger window. Yeah. There we go. And I can slide myself over. This is just a quick video as an intro for my YouTube and my Patreon channels. My name is Tonya. First of all, I'm sure you can see the number one difference is background. And I mean me. I mean, look, my hair is so pale in that video. I was obviously recording in between color, because I never stayed like that for long, like a day or two. Or maybe like if I wasn't feeling great, if I was having some depression, I never really stayed in between. I'm not blonde. I mean, it just washes me out. But then also, this was filmed in the room next door in my office. I'm in my rainbow room now. We'll get a full tour of that later on when it's, I mean, it's in decent shape now. It's much better than it was, but it's not fit for public consumption yet. So, but you've got a good preview here, and we'll talk some more about my background later on. I want to get through this video first. I am a whole list of things. If you look at my description, I'm queer, fat, was atheist, but that's changing a little bit, and what we talked about. I live with bipolar 2 disorder and ADHD. I'm married, ethically non-monogamous, but I'm a relationship anarchist. I'm queer, kinky as fuck. I'm also a bookkeeper by day. I like to talk about myself. So, about that, I'm no longer a bookkeeper of that sort. I'm a spicy accountant now, is what they say. But I mean, you know that already. So, yeah, bookkeeping, I don't want to get too deep into it in this, but me and bookkeeping of that sort are no more for many, many, many reasons. So, yeah, no longer a bookkeeper by day. Usually I'm sleeping during the day. And I'm spicy accounting at night.
I like to share things that people feel are inappropriate and cringy. That's why I am T is for TMI. Too much information, always. I've started a new series where I am reading my diaries that I started when
About that series, some of those are here on YouTube. I did do maybe a dozen or so videos of my diaries here on YouTube. But I did the entirety of both books on TikTok, and I'll like pop a link or something somewhere and like in the description, or follow me on the things and the socials. And I don't know. I used to say in my YouTube videos all the time, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's still true, but I do know what I've done. I've learned some things. I've leveled up a little bit, but problem is I don't know, I didn't lose interest. I lost interest in the behind the scenes, or shit happened, whatever. I'm back. That's what matters.
I was 13 years old, and I'm going to follow up with.
Oh, I totally got distracted. No, what I'm saying is I did all of the diaries on TikTok. Both of those, every word is on TikTok. But I'm going to redo them for YouTube with like fancy titles and like editing and stuff. It's going to be a show. There might even be like animated characters and stuff. Maybe there are things in the works. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. You want to be along for the ride? This is where it starts. Well, it started a long time ago. But things are finally moving along. Come on.
The next one, which started 2 years later, I've never really stopped journaling since then in one form or another. I have a digital footprint that trails back to 1996 or 7. I'm not sure exactly when I first got on the internet. I have more than one blog. I have various videos and photos all over the internet. They can be found if you know how to look for them. I've never really hidden them, but they're not all under my name. But all of that is going to be gathered into
My other name.
very soon. I'm making my life an art project, a living interactive memoir. I want you to join me.
It's happening right now.
Your participation and interaction is not vital. It's not crucial, because I'm still going to do it whether you play along or not. But it's more fun if you play along, right? I'm going to be talking about some really deep, heavy stuff, all my personal lived experience. Some of it's going to be triggering. All of the content warnings, seriously. I'm taking you on the journey that I've been on in my life, and it hasn't always been great. And rainbows and sunshine and unicorns now, but haven't always been, and I'm not always.
Facts.
Even now. We all have our darkness, we all have our sadness, our hurts, our trauma. And
some of them
I don't
fresh.
hide mine away. I don't dwell in shame ever. I don't dwell in guilt. So
especially
it's just me putting myself out there. And me putting myself out there is about letting others know that it's okay. And we're all in this together. And we can all be seen and heard and loved and accepted. We are the ones that make that change. And it all starts by sharing ourselves, by we all have things we don't want others to see. We all shy away from attention. And, there's a level of self-protection in that. Um, what I'm doing might not be the smartest thing, according to some, might be dangerous. Um, but
But I am, oh boy, the editing on this is going to be fun if I actually go that route. I'm currently in what I've decided to call my fuck around and find out phase. I think it started at birth, honestly, because if you think about it, isn't that what we do? We fuck around and we find out. Isn't that kind of how the scientific method works? I mean, obviously, it's more methodical. It's a method. But life is the ultimate science experiment. You never know exactly what's going to happen. I turned 49 years old on April 7th of this year. I spent my 49th birthday at a music festival. And I festivaled. I didn't festival as hard as I normally festival, but I festivaled. Lots of things happened, and it was an amazing experience, and I had some epiphanies, and we're going to talk a lot more about that. So, yeah, we'll get back to me a year ago. Oh, I can't ever, my new laptop, I can't ever find the, I'm so bad at this.
I'm willing to take that chance because I believe it's important and it's fun for me. I love doing this. So strap in, buckle up. It's going to be a ride. It's not always going to be fun. Some of it's going to be fucking heartbreaking. There are going to be a lot of tears. There's going to be a lot of tears. I've been through some shit. But you know what? It all has a happy ending so far. I'm still here. I'm still here, and you're still here. We can make this all better, hopefully, by being in this together. That's what I'm hoping for. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting me in whatever way that you have. If you're watching this, if you watch this for 5 seconds, it is invaluable support. If you share it, if it resonates with you, if you respond, if you comment, all of it is important, and all of it is integral to what I'm trying to do. This isn't just about me. It's me on the surface. It's about all of us. Thanks. Thanks for being part of it. I'm so happy to have you.
I love you, Tonya. I'm happy that you're here. Man, that girl, what? She's something else, right? So, it's breaking my face. I was literally just thinking earlier when I didn't watch that video. I watched a different video that I made, one of me and Mr. Business, which, I mean, you can find out like, yeah. What am I even doing here? So I was thinking, and I've had this thought before, and I just somehow keep forgetting. I get into these low points, low internal points. It has nothing to do, well, I can't say it has nothing to do with external, because I mean, there's there's a lot of external happening. But it's all internal, the wonky brain just. So, and I started therapy last week. That first appointment is an assessment. You know what they do in assessments? They ask you questions. Some real great questions like, have you ever experienced any trauma? When I tell you, I cackled like I couldn't help myself. I had a good cackle over that. And my therapist, she's awesome so far. We've only had 2 sessions. I fucking love her. She's perfect. She laughed. She's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, I understand it's an assessment, and the thing is, what your traumas are, what your life experience is. It's all contained in here. Whether you keep it on random recall and access it over and over, if you're constantly flipping through those albums, or if it is packed in a box in the fucking back of your attic, or maybe it's at an off-site storage premise. You don't have access to that unless we all have those experiences. And on some level, we all have an awareness. But it's like, okay, there's this box. This box says trauma. I know that this box exists. I kind of remember. But they need some details. So I kind of, you peek in the box and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that answers the question. Okay, yeah. And then, other questions, about have these things ever happened to you? Do you do these things? Do you feel these things? Another great question was, do you ever feel hopeless? And I am a rainbow girl. Do I feel hopeless? I guess sometimes I do. There are reasons we go to therapy, right? So it was a rough experience for me. I mean, the experience itself wasn't. I mean, I was fine. I like laughed through it. I don't think I cried during it at all. I cried a lot afterwards. I had to reach out and ask for support in various venues, but I have an amazing, wonderful support system. Starting right here at my house, I have Mr. Business and I have Ron, and then it just ripples outside of that. I am so loved and held. And I remember telling my therapist that there's never any doubt in my mind. And but then again, that kind of brings me back to doing these videos. Like everything, it's all the blanket. Your homework assignment, if you have not seen it, is to watch I Heart Huckabees. Do it, because it's all the blanket. It's all the blanket. So I forgot what I was talking about. I legit totally just forgot. I got so deep into that reference. It's all interconnected. And I have been dropping seeds. I haven't even been planting seeds. I've just been haphazardly scattering seeds across the internet. Across the world a little bit. Across the ocean at least, I have some seeds off this continent. So, you know, anyways, um, not really intentionally. I was just living my life and just experiencing things. And I know that I'm a storyteller, and people are always asking me about my adventures and my life, and there's so many things to tell. And some of them are big and extraordinary. Some of them are small and mundane. But we all have these moments in our lives. And this is what I want to do with my life. I want to share this and open myself up and be vulnerable in a way that I'm not sure very many people are. You know, in the 90s, there was a movie called Ed TV with Matthew McConaughey. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, I want to do that. I wanted to audition for the very first season of The Real World. You know, I wanted to be a VJ, all of those things. This is what I've always wanted to do. I'm a performer. And never at any point in time has it ever been fostered in any kind of real way. You know, I've been a performer my entire life. Wait till I get all of this stuff. This, as some of you know, my people, my close people, my friends and family, my chosen family, local people know. And you know, my other people know. But it's been there my whole fucking life. I'm making a documentary or a living memoir or something. My life is entertaining as shit. People seem to love me. Why other people make money this way? Other people have sustainable lives. I'm far more interesting than so many of them. I know that sounds terrible to say, but I mean, fucking look at me. I am a living cartoon character. I am a living video game. My life is a motherfucking hashtag. I am a rainbow girl in a rainbow room, living a rainbow life. Legit. This is my life. This is me. This is not a fucking character. Anybody that has ever met me will tell you. You know? And the people around me know that this is how I feel and this is what I want. And they, you know, one of the themes of Ed TV was how it impacted them. I believe that it is possible for us to do this and have a healthy relationship with each other, me and you. I've been on the internet meeting people, meeting strangers from the internet my entire adult life. The very first time I met a stranger from the internet was 97, no. Maybe 97. It could have been as early as 96. I don't know. I'm 49 years old. I've survived. Yes, things have happened to me. Bad things have happened to me. The trauma that has happened to me in my life did not happen to me out there in the world with strangers. It happened in the place where I worked. It happened with people I lived with. It happened with people I trusted. Not with people from the internet. Not with strangers. The closest people to me in my life right now are people that I met on the internet. My husband and I have been together for 17 and a half years. We met on a dating app. One of my oldest friends, the longest relationship I've had with another male, unbroken, is somebody I met on the internet. Shout out to you. I don't know if it's okay to use your name. So, everybody is at choice in my life. You're only as involved in this as you are with me. I'm not exploiting anybody but myself. Please have respect for that and know that I'm here and I'm making myself available and I'm not afraid to share things with you. You know? But we're all adults, we're all people, we're all human beings. And we've got to figure out how to just be human beings with each other again. Because what's going on out in the world out here isn't fucking sustainable. The hate, the violence, the economy, which is all interconnected. It's all linked together. It's all the blanket. It's all the blanket. It's all the it's all blanky. We don't none of us lives in a vacuum. Every single one of your actions has impact on the environment around you. And you have choice over all of your actions. You have those choices. We are forced into making choices we don't like. I have made a choice that many people would think I've been forced into. I'm a sex worker. I'm a cam girl. It's a sex worker. I have done in-person full service sex work. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not embarrassed. I chose to do it. I wasn't forced. There are many people who are forced. There are many people who do it because they have no other choice. Regardless of why, sex work is work. And yes, there are ways that we can combat human trafficking and forced sex work. The laws that are in place now are not the way to do it. The way to do it is you ask people, not me, because while I'm a sex worker, I'm an in-house sex worker. I meet people personally and vet them. I'm not meeting with random people, random strangers, because I am forced to work on the streets or work out of a hotel room. I have a lot of safety precautions. I have a lot of privilege. Most don't. I wasn't trying to get that deep into all of this right now. I mean, we're there. We have plenty of things to talk about. I'm gonna have to fucking pause and back up and see what the hell I was talking about. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're just updating. So, on to some happier things. We will be delving into all of that. There is nothing that I'm not willing to talk about here. This is how I'm trying to sustain my life. This is how I'm trying to earn a living. Is that not the most fucking ludicrous and ridiculous phrase that has ever existed? I have really, really been struggling with capitalism lately. And the fact that my livelihood is attached to my ability to work. I have come to realize that I have so much trauma from the jobs that I have worked and the process of getting those jobs. Applications, resumes, phone calls, job interviews, being ghosted shouting into the void. Here I am. Here are my skills. Please tell me I'm worthy. Please tell me I'm good enough. Please tell me I'm good enough and that you value me enough to pay me a living wage and give me benefits to support a healthy life's balance. I hate seeking employment more than I hate dating. And my man Vince Vaughn nails down exactly how I feel about dating. Of course, you say, I'm married, I don't need to date, but I'm ethically and consensually non-monogamous. Remember? Relationship anarchist. I have multiple relationships across the country, across the world. And guess what? We've been together 17 and a half years. We're doing pretty fucking good for ourselves together. Our relationship is pretty fucking solid. As far as I know, I do relationship check-ins all the time. He's like, I'm still here. I love you. Let's do this. Okay. So, even though he knows I'm madly, endlessly in love with another man on the other side of the country, he knows that. I got a tattoo on my body of this other man's handwriting. He knows that. He's okay with it. He's happy that I'm happy. And I'm happier than I've ever been. I also have a girlfriend in the upper Midwest. I don't know what that area is called. I have a girlfriend that lives in Berlin who is visiting for the next 2 weeks. We've been dating since 2011. Tell me it doesn't work out. Tell me monogamy is the way for everyone. Tell me polyamory can't work out. Tell me that love is finite and scarce. Tell me. Prove it. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Because I'm going to tell you, that's bullshit. There are a lot of things we don't have control over in our lives. A lot of fucking things. This fucking crushing capitalism. But there are a lot of things we do have control over. How we love, how we live our lives, how we choose to impact those around us. Love. We can choose love in every instance. Tell me an instance where you can't choose love and it's not the answer. And I can't even fathom what extreme circumstances those would be. In every interaction, in every relationship is every interaction is a relationship. It's kind of like butterfly effect, if you think about it. Because, whether it's, the cashier when you're buying your, what do people buy? Cigarettes. Not condemning smoking cigarettes, life's a fucking choice. That sweet nicotine. Now defunct Elf Bar. I've had this for like forever. Been savoring it because you can't get them anymore. Sponsor me. Anybody can sponsor me. I'll take your money. I'll sell your products. If it's a product to use, I'm not above it. I fucking commodify me. I'm commodifying myself. It's been done to me my entire life. Why can I not choose to do it to myself? How can I not try to monetize this? It's going to happen. I am going to make this into a sustainable life. It can be done. I don't know how. I don't know how long it's going to take. Hello, me in the future. You did it. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah. Let me know. We'll have an update video at some point in the future. But I feel good about it. In the last several years, I have met the most extraordinary people through all kinds of different venues, at different venues, music festivals, through my lifestyle choices, um, through conventions, through the internet. All of it really kind of comes back to the internet if you all think about it. I live on the internet. I've been living on the internet since I first got on the internet. I'm addicted to the internet. It runs in my veins. That should be a tattoo I should get up all my veins. The internet. More tattoos. That's what I need is more tattoos, more tattoos. More. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. More tattoos. My next tattoo is going to be on the back of my shaved head. It's going to be right here. And it's going to be like a pepper. Like a poblano pepper, probably, because I really like poblano peppers. And it's going to say Neuro Spicy in rainbow. I haven't drawn it out yet, but I've already talked to my artist, Cynthia Roy, who's going to be opening up her own tattoo shop. Maybe will be open by the time, no, because I'm going to finish this tonight and then I'm going to maybe edit it. I don't know. If I don't edit it, I can post it right away. If I try to edit it a little bit, then it's going to fall into a trap. So maybe I'll post it and then I'll do like an edited version with all of the things in it. Maybe this will be the raw version. Anyways, Cynthia will have her own shop soon. Finally, love that girl. Love her so much. Excellent ink. Excellent. All of my ink. Well, not all of it, because my wrists were not done by her, but she's going to fix them for me. That's not done by her. Anyways. What else? What else has been happening in the last year? So, I quit bookkeeping because of reasons. Because of trauma. I have undiagnosed PTSD from my jobs. From pretty much every job I've had for the last 20 years. I have trauma. And I can't make myself go back to an office. I can't make myself edit my resume one more time. Put my best foot forward. Write another cover letter. You gotta individualize it for every single fucking application. Your resume should be different based on who you sent the job to. I can't do it. I can't make myself do it. I applied for disability. It's already been denied once because the agency, or the office, the law office, fucked up some paperwork, but that's okay. That's okay, because by the time that comes through, it takes, 6 months to 2 years. By the time that comes through, that big lump check, whoever's helping me is going to get 25%, and then I'm probably not going to be eligible. But that's okay, because between now, when I'm not able to work and haven't been able to work, I believe I can prove that I haven't been able to work. It's going to help a lot. And, in 2027, I'll finally start getting my fucking ESOP from my last job. And, but hopefully I won't be able to need it. Hopefully I'll be able to funnel that into the bigger picture, the bigger plan. Ooh, I'm hungry. What else has been going on in the last year? Quit bookkeeping, my CAM model, which I love. I fucking love it. It's so much fun. It's like the perfect job for me. Please, 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 please pay me to watch me pleasure myself. Please. Please. What's not to love? I mean, I can have multiples, and it's very wet. Very, very, very popular when the traffic is good. I'm not working tonight for reasons because I'm making this video. Maybe after, it's 3:40 in the morning, maybe after I'll log on and be like, hey fellas, what's up? It's your favorite rainbow cam girl. That's so much fun. Because I love just being myself and doing this, and that's a part of who I am, and I'm not restricting myself from being myself anymore. And for right now, being a cam girl, when I'm doing it properly, pays the bills. It hasn't been paying the bills this month, but reasons. And if that's what if I have to exploit my sexuality and my kitty, my sweet, pretty vulva, if I have to, if it pays the bills, whatever, I'm going to continue to do it. I've been doing it for free, so I might as well get paid for it, right? I'm good at it. But that's not going to be my only source of income, because your girl is going to be a star. I'm going to be fucking famous. How can I not be famous? How am I not famous already? Can somebody tell me? I've seen the people that are famous. Some of them I don't understand how and why they're famous. And there are people that I know who are not famous, who don't want to be famous. And that's good for them. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. World, here I am. I'm ready. I'm fucking so ready. So, I don't know. I have less than a year until my 50th birthday. My 50th birthday, by the way, which is going to be at a music festival. So, listen, if you're one of my people, I expect you to be there. I expect you to contact me for details, because my 50th is going to be a hell of a party, and I want you to be there with me. I mean, it's going to be a public place. It's a fucking music festival. So, you can be there. Let's all fucking party together. It's so fucking cool there. I'm so excited. This year was amazing. Amazing, amazing. It's not, so like my festival is Halloween. The end of October. Love Halloween. Halloween for life. I'll never miss Halloween again if I can help it. But I'm also not going to miss Resonate ever again, because it's like halfway to Halloween. It's on my birthday. It's like a chilled down version, Like we camped so far. It's like, here's the gate, and we were camped like right here, right outside the venue, I did not have to leave my bed if I didn't want to hear the music. I could hear it. I mean, but you want to go down, you want to see the light shows and shit. I've got some videos. Maybe I'll post it. I guess I'm allowed to post it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Some of my adventure videos, I need to do like recaps of my adventures. That is a thing that's going to happen. So I've got my diaries that I already read on TikTok. So they're already out there in one form, but they could be better. They were really popular. They never actually went viral, but I know that there is a market out there for that. So there's that. I also have a live journal, which documents my life from 2004, the year after I lost my mother, until 2006. maybe even into 2007, because when my husband and I met, we both had LiveJournal accounts. We were friends on LiveJournal. So there's that. And then I had a sex blog from 2011 to 2013. I was on Twitter, very active during that time. I was on all of the, not all the socials. I've been weird about selecting. I did Friendster. Of course, I was on MySpace, but then I did Friendster. I was on Google Plus, RIP. You know, I'm on Facebook. You know, my whole life is out there. I've never been shy or hidden anything ever. I want to put it all together so you can see my whole life story, the whole tapestry, the whole spectrum of my life, to see how and why I became the person that I am today. And at the same time, I'm discovering it because I'm starting to put together connections. You know, like I said, I started therapy last week. I've been in therapy before. We never did therapy when I was in therapy before. I don't know what happened in those times. Even when I saw the Magic Man, as he was referred to by my friends, I didn't have, because I didn't use it properly. But me and my new therapist, we started off with a bang. Possibly because I ate about a gram of mushrooms before my appointment. So I was a little bit open emotionally, which was a good thing, because whereas I could have just given like a simple, glossed over, easy answer to her questions, which I did, but then I always she would always question what I said or probe, and so I'd step back and I delved further in, and I was like, oh, 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 I'm frozen. I wonder if that just, I mean, I guess I can edit it out. We'll see. But oh my gosh, I have been talking for 52 minutes. I think that's enough for now. I can keep going. Um, so thanks for spending this last hour of your life with me. What the hell? I appreciate you. I love you. You are absolutely integral to me, to life, to the tapestry, to the blanket, the universe, whatever. We're all part of it. And we can each do our part to make it beautiful and safe and wonderful and happy for everyone. We have the power to make this happen. I'm trying to start a revolution, a co-op, something, a movement. We're all part of this. I have friends that are doing this. We're all part of it. And I'll be sharing those things as well and doing collaborations. We're choosing love. We're trying to move forward with love and acceptance and encouragement, radical positivity. It's irradiate positivity. I put a sticker on my thing, word, laptop stand. Stickers on my laptop too. This is my laptop. This is the first time I've ever had a laptop that was just mine. Like, I had a laptop that I used for a long time. It wasn't mine. It didn't belong to me. It belonged to somebody else, even though it was essentially mine. I mean, I've had it for several years now, but it wasn't actually mine. This laptop is mine. I put stickers on it. I put stickers on all kinds of things and rainbows because it makes me happy. And when I'm out in the world, it makes other people happy. And that's fucking priceless. every single time I go outside, at least one person tells me, hey, I love your hair, or I dig your vibe. And you know, I smile and I say thank you. And I'm like, that's why I do it, because it makes people smile. And that's not why. I do it because I like it. It makes me happy. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel safe and better wrapping myself in rainbows, because inside is often, more often than you would believe, often not rainbows at all. But if I look in the mirror and I see rainbows, I come in my room and I see rainbows and I'm wearing rainbows, my glasses are rainbows and I've got rainbows, it makes me happy and it lifts me. And every little thing that we can do to lift ourselves up is worth it, right? So, I don't know if they'll all be this long. I don't know. I like to go on. It's going to be half hour. It's going to be 15 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes. I don't know. Who knows? I'm glad that you're here with me. And I'm going to keep doing it with or without you. But it's more fun with you. Thank you. I love you. Come back again. There's going to be more. It's not going to be, I don't know how long it's been since my last video. It's been a while. It's not going to be that long, I promise. Bye. Now I got to remember to turn this thing off. Am I going to have like outtakes and stuff? I mean, are they outtakes if they're planned? Just behind the scenes, me scratching my head, looking at my rainbow light here. I love my life. I really do. Mouth noises.